Hi, I'm Dennis and I'm the founder of a private accelerator SaaS camp. In this video, I want to talk about 5 ways how to market your SaaS in the age of hyper-growth companies. The number one thing I want you to realize when marketing your startup is that those products that are not solving a specific problem are struggling to get sales, especially in the current days. What you want to do first is to identify the exact niche, unique problem that you are solving with your startup. And from there, everything will get much easier. Your entire marketing efforts are going to be aimed at educating your market on how your solution is the best for their specific situation. Many products are trying to compete on price and think that basically if they go down in price and they cut $5 here, $10 there on their annual plan, this is gonna boost their conversions. You know, for 90% of products which are below 10-20k MRR range, the number one reason why they're not getting as many sales is because they're lacking traffic to whatever they created. It's not some tweaks in the pricing, it's not some different parts like colors of buttons in your UX. No, when you are only getting 10 website visitors a month, this is the reason why people are not coming to pay for your product. And that's why in the current age with these hyper-growth companies, the number one thing you want to focus on is being super specific in who exactly you help and how you help them. Second, speed is everything. And in order for you to market your startup effectively, you want to test more things faster. At the time of me recording this video, I'm running more than 10 different tests for the website, funnels, email campaigns, and all this stuff, both for myself and for dozens of startups I'm working with. The way I'm doing it is I'm always tracking things from the start. Whenever you're gonna be doing any marketing campaign, the number one thing you want to understand is it's sure gonna be bad if it doesn't bring you nice ROI, but it's gonna be not as bad if you at least track everything and you figure out the answer why your campaign is performing the following way. You want to be running way more experience than anyone else in your market, and this will allow you to gain more knowledge, to understand more about your buyer personas, and as a result to have a better converting copy and a more appealing product. Third, identify your top acquisition channel. As you do all the experiments and as you compare the campaigns, you want to be clear on what is the one channel where you will put $1 of investment and get $2 back. Because in the long term, say you've got 5 competitors in your niche and for them their cost per acquisition is higher, or in other words, in case they are putting $1 into their marketing, they are getting $1.5 out, whereas you're getting $2.5 out. In the couple of weeks time frame, this may not be super impactful. However, if we look at a 6 month, 12 months, 18 months horizon, you're gonna be exponentially bigger than them. And that's why it's super crucial for you to know what is the channel that's gonna be guaranteeing you decent return on your investment, that whenever things go wrong and not as planned, you can at least go back to your reliable channel and know that, okay, if we invest in cold email, we're gonna be hitting our revenue goals. Or if we double down on content, that's what is going to provide us the results. Be clear on your top 1 acquisition channel. 4 is invest effort in SEO and affiliates. And many people, many founders, they ignore this one because SEO, everyone knows it. You don't get any results for months and months while doing it. And it's taking a lot of time and effort to start getting any output. However, I'm sure as long as you're not growing a micro SaaS and want to sell it in a couple days from now, high chance that you are playing this game for long period of time, and high chance that you're going to be still growing your product 1, 2, 3 years from now. And in case you start investing in SEO and partnering up with influencers and affiliates and investing your real effort into this from today, I promise you, no way you don't see output from this 1 and 2 years from now. I saw websites and SaaS products in B2C space go from 0 website traffic to 500,000 in visits in less than a year. And that's all pure SEO work. See how you can leverage SEO and affiliates for your startup to get ahead of your competition. The fifth way how to market your SaaS in the age of hypergrowth companies is to run a community. There has been a boom over these communities and groups and Slack channels and Discords in the past years, but I'm telling you, if you can deliver more value and keep it at a highly engaged level, whereas your competitors cannot, all your potential users are going to be hanging out in your community and buying your product. The way how the marketing through groups and communities works is that you identify what is the keyword or what is the topic you're going to be promoting, which is in demand by your potential users. Then you run traffic into this group that you created and you let people warm up there for a couple weeks, couple months. Then they go and eventually check out your product because you're going to be doing it in a clever way. And every couple days, you're going to be posting special offer or a special plug into your community. However, with communities and groups, there is one secret you want to be aware of. You don't want your community, which you're running for the purpose of growing your product, to be disconnected from your product. I see many founders do this mistake that they create this group, call it their product's name, they push a couple of their friends in, and then engagement dies, and that's the end of the story. But you can get a different result. The way for you to approach this community thing is not gonna be for you to call it your product's name and only be selflessly promoting your product. It's better you call it after the name of the topic which is in demand by your target audience. And every few days you're gonna be giving special perks, not necessarily discounts, but some extras, encouraging people to go from this group into your product. This way, you can get people to first warm up and get to know you for a couple of weeks, and then they're gonna go to your website and purchase the plan, which could be between $50 to all the way to a couple $1,000 in monthly subscription. Interestingly, this tactic becomes even more effective for high-ticket SaaS products, just because you are gonna be investing this effort not to get a $5 to $10 subscription after 2 months of engaging with someone, but rather a solid contract that is gonna tell you that it has all been worth it. I'm curious to hear what other channels and what other tactics you would suggest for SaaS companies to market themselves. And for that, please drop a comment. I will be keen to check it out because I read all of them. And if you want to grow revenue for your SaaS startup, go and check out my private accelerator SaaS camp, where I help startups with marketing and sales and get them where they need to be. Talk soon. Блять, опять не то.